Good morning, Buffalo, and welcome to the Buffalo Social Club, hosted by Herd of Buffalo Network inside Hilbert College. I'm here today with my co-host, Mary Friona, and we are so excited today.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hello.
Hi, it's rainy out there today. My backyard is like a mud pit. You know, the dogs come in, they're covered in mud. It's the worst.
Nothing to do about it.
Nothing to do about it, except you just have to wipe them off.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great weekend. Did you have a good weekend?
No. But you tell me about yours first.
Sorry. It was busy. Another dance competition. Tis the season, so this is the second one. And it was so fun. It was in Niagara Falls, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like all that we did all weekend was dance, and it was amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I had an event at Canal Club 62 in North Tonawanda with Sophia the Fierce, and we brought a few families and the kids together to enjoy lunch inside the igloos. So that was really nice. But unfortunately, my cat Lola, I've had her for 15 years. She sadly passed away. So that was really difficult to go through. I got my cat at the McKinley Mall when I was young and I was in college, and I just went in there to check out the cats, and this cat was free roaming on top of the kennels, which I never saw before, and this little kid came up to her and she ignored him and kept coming up to me.
Oh, meant to be.
Yeah, so I went home and I thought about it, know nothing about, having a cat, and I just said, I'm going to do this. I just thought she was meant to be in my life, and she's been in my life ever since. And then I started dating Big Carlo, and I moved into his apartment. And when I got there with my cat, he said, I told you I was allergic to cats. And I said, well, I told you I had a cat. And so my cat Lola was so special. She was not like a regular cat. She didn't jump on counters. She never hissed. She was just the sweetest cat you'd ever meet. And I'm gonna miss her greatly.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I know I talked to you over the weekend and sort of told you that she had a lovely life and she was lucky to be your baby.
I was luckier to have her.
Ah, that's so sweet.
Thank you.
Well, it is just, it's kind of a yucky day, but the sun will be coming out soon. We know.
Sun will come out tomorrow, hopefully.
Okay, Annie, you go. We have such a special guest.
We do. I'm so excited.
I am so excited too. We are so honored to have Alexis Jones with us today.
I'm so excited.
We just think you are just the bomb.
Thank you.
Yeah, thebomb.com. So sweet.
Thank you.
So sweet. We have done work with you, charity work with you. We know how much that means to you. We know how much community means to you and giving back means to you. And we have a lot to ask you about. We're going to ask you about the players and all that sort of stuff. But we want to ask you about your life first. Yeah. Snapback, returns. Tell us about that. You're a businesswoman. You're a mom.
Yeah.
You're a wife.
Doing all the things.
Doing all the things. So I am married to Daquan Jones. We just finished our 12th NFL season, which was fun. Our 4th year here with the Buffalo Bills. I have 2 kids, Maya and Jace, that keep me very busy, 2 dogs, Luna and Biscuit. And then, I decided to start my own tech company, Snapback Returns. So almost 6 years ago, right before the pandemic, I gave birth to my daughter, and I was actually in hospice nursing before I decided to pivot. So do a complete 180. Yeah, I was a hospice nurse. And then when the pandemic hit and having a newborn at home, hospice was just I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to go back to that. But with just being a new mom, I realized online shopping was just the way to go. And then pandemic, of course, nobody wanted to leave their house. So Amazon was and still is life, just every day, packages. And I just realized that it was so easy to get something same day or next day. But what happens when those items don't work out, or you really never get to that box or open it? And as a new mom, I just shopped and thought I needed all this stuff. And then I was like, oh, I actually didn't. And that kind of sent me down this path of creating what is today is Snapback Returns. So we're a mobile app that syncs with your email, organizes all of your online shopping. We send you retail-specific return reminders. So whether you shop at Macy's or Nordstrom's or Revolve, or wherever, we remind you when your items are due. And then we created a partnership with DoorDash. So we come to your home, we pick up your items, and then we take them back for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So,
and I
really
am
cool.
that person. I order and then I don't need it, don't want it, whatever, don't feel like returning it. And then I either donate it or it sits in the closet.
Yeah. Or like I'll go to return it and it's like a day past the date when you can return it.
Yes.
I know.
I know that got me so many times. I actually just did that with like an order, but it was mainly because I was out of town and I just didn't plan that far ahead. And then I missed out. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to have to figure out where to wear this outfit to, because now I have it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure you will.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
We'll figure it out.
So you just go on and you join the app and it does all the work for you, basically. The reminders are the most important thing, I think.
Well, it's funny because when I first started it, I thought it was going to be like the pickup service because I just wanted someone to pick it up for me. But then I realized like what's really unique about this whole experience is that every retailer is so different and their requirements are so different. So it's actually like talking to our customers, they really love the specific return reminders. Like that's where they see a lot of value and how much money they're spending. Like, I mean, it's just in this economy, you're like more conscious of like what is going out and where you can save. And this app really does that for you. So yeah, you go onto the Apple Store, you download the app, sync your email, we pull all the purchases. And then if you do decide to do a doorstep pickup, we walk you through that process as well.
Wow. I mean, talk about making it easy for people.
We try. That's the goal. So.
And as if you didn't have enough on your plate, you are the vice president of the National Football Wives. I can imagine that would take up a lot of your time.
Yes. So, they're NFWA kind of just fell into my lap. It is a board of 9 women that are, I think now we're the only still active, but we all were at one point playing in the NFL. And there are other organizations out there that try to support women. I mean, really, a lot of days it's like the fashion and what you're wearing. But what we realized, especially in 12 years, is that we would love there to be an organization that helped us transition throughout the NFL. So what is it like entering the league? What is it like when you go from team to team or when you're on practice squad versus being an active player or like a starter? Or like, what does it look like when you have to move across country? Like, what are your resources? Who do I connect with? Like we wanted to really bridge that gap that never existed before. So that's what we like specifically do with NFWA is help the women transition throughout the league and even beyond. So what does retirement look like? What resources are available to you and your husband that they don't talk about? And, you know, it's a lifestyle change. I mean, the money's no longer coming in as great as it was when they played. So like, what are some resources or how do we like help? And then the mental health part of it all. These men have been playing this sport their entire lives and now they're no longer playing. So what does that look like? It takes a toll. There is an adjustment period. And so we really want to support through all of those facets of the NFL life.
I read something like that recently, that it's hard for athletes after they retire just because that's like such a huge part of their identity. Like you are a football player and that is what you are. So then afterwards it's kind of like finding who you are without that sport anymore.
Yeah. And it's probably the same for the wives too. I mean, you guys put so much effort and energy into what your husbands do as well as what you do.
Yeah.
So it must be hard, you know, to transition back to kind of normal life.
Well, and it's like when I talk to other like wives or girlfriends, I'm like, you have to find something else for yourself because, you know, NFL stands for not for long. And we're so blessed to be there 12 years, but the average like span is 3 to 4 years. So like, if you make that your identity, like, and then it is gone, what are you doing now? Like, what's your next step? And so to be able to plan ahead and to have something for yourself is just so important. And whether that is even capitalizing off of the NFL brand. I mean, like a WAG 12 years ago, I was just talking to a friend about this. I was wearing like leggings and like a Titans shirt when I first, like, nobody cared. I didn't have his number bedazzled or nothing. Now everyone's like, stylists are hitting me up like, hey, can I dress you for this game? And people care and they want to see you post, and then you're getting featured in places. And I'm like, oh, like, if you're going to brand yourself, then like do that immediately. But like, it's just, it's a different world than when I entered.
Yeah. So WAG is wives and girlfriends.
Yep.
Right. So to join that or to be a part of that, you can be a girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay. So you really should work on some of these women having their own thing. Like, you know, like Taylor Swift, for example, she probably should get her own thing because, you know.
Yeah, she definitely got her own thing without music.
I think she's all right. I think she's taken care of.
Okay. I mean, it's crazy to think like that somebody like Taylor, somebody like Haley, now they're part of your family, really.
Yeah. I mean, there's something that we all can connect on that no one else truly understands unless you're in that world. And there's something which kind of makes it like very interesting because you're in this bubble for 6-7 months, and then you go back to your regular life, and they don't, like, other people, like your friends, even though you've been friends since elementary school, they just don't understand. But like you create these intense like relationships, and you're like, wow, these are becoming my best friends like instantly, because they're just things that you can relate on that no one else can.
They get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have so many questions to ask you about this. So, okay, your husband plays. It's a tough game, but it's a loss. Do you act differently when he gets home than you do if it's a great win?
So it's kind of funny. Like, we've been on teams where we've been on losing teams. Like, when we first started out, the Titans were like 3-13, 2-14.
Ouch.
So like we know what it's like to lose. And then we have made it to an AFC championship game with the Titans. And then with the Bills, I mean, coming here, I was like, wow, like, you guys are like an iconic team. And so now we know what it's like to really win or always expect to go to playoffs. But even though it is a team sport, it also, like, the individual matters and your stats matter, and how your output during that game matters. So like, even if you lose the game as a team, you could have had a fantastic game, like from a defensive perspective, like sacks and like tackles for loss and stopping the run. And so like, it really kind of like, yes, you want to win as a whole, because that's like what gets you to the big stage. But from a individual perspective, like, sometimes we lose and he had a fantastic game. So like, the vibes are different. Or sometimes you win and, you know, when he's rewatching film, it's like, I didn't do this and I didn't do this. And you know that like, those are things that he's going to have to like fixate on and like hear about like come Monday. So it kind of just depends. It depends on like what, like how he played. And you're just like, man, I just hope you played well.
Right.
And you're healthy. Like, sometimes I'm just like, listen, we just got out of that game healthy. That's all I can ask for.
I ask because my husband, you know, not a player, is depressed through Wednesday if the team loses. It's insane.
Yeah, he really
He really is like depressed.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, you guys are a little different. Like, yeah,
we're built different.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, it's a little different. But I'm also like born and raised in Philadelphia, so like Eagles fans are like equally as like passionate, maybe a little bit more aggressive, but like passionate about winning. But like, I've never. The only game I honestly was the most, like, I cried was that Kansas City game 2 years ago.
13 seconds?
Yeah, like that one being there, and like that was tough. That one was tough. I mean, Denver was tough this year. I think like when you get to that game right before, like those ones are the ones that like really get to me. But like normal season games, like the only one that really stuck out was that Ravens first game of the season. That was an awesome game. And it was just, you just want a fun, entertaining game.
Yeah, yeah. Marissa telling us this is so fascinating.
Yeah, my makeup artist, Marissa Borello. Thank you, Marissa.
Yeah, we agree. We agree. It is fascinating. You mentioned the whole staying healthy. Are you sitting home? Would you go to every game?
Yeah. Well, home games. Away games, I go to the ones that are like fun cities.
Okay. Yeah. Do you like if he gets hit or if he hits, I guess he would be, do you like every time?
Yeah, like there's some things that like just being in the league for so long, like if I see him like running back, like running by him, and I see him try to put his arm out to stop, I'm like, don't you dare do that. Because we've had torn labrums, we've had torn biceps, and then your season's over, right? So it's like, sometimes it's just not worth it.
Right.
And that's just like from an individual perspective, like, yeah, you want to make the play, but like, then your career or your season's like over, and you have to have surgery. So like sometimes those plays, like when you really know the game of football and like you really know the players and what they go through, sometimes it's like, you didn't do X, Y, and Z. From a fan perspective, like I understand, but like, do you realize the repercussions of like what those things are? So like I'm kind of watching, like when they're all piling up on top of each other, I'm like, you don't need to add an extra 300 pounds to that. Not worth it. Like, just get off of that. You know what I mean? Like, you know how much weight is on those people? Like, come on, one person, two people, it's enough. So like those things I'm like watching more intently. And depending on like the wife, like it's funny because I don't really watch offense like that. Like I know everybody's a big Josh Allen and that's when we make points, but like my husband's on defense, that's when I'm locked in. And like when offense is on, that's when I'm going to the bathroom and then I'm hearing the screams and I'm like, oh, we did something really, really good. Or I'm getting food, or like that's when, I'm not paying as much attention.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's different. And like in my suite, like I could only really share with other defensive people because like they get it. And like, you know, when offense, you're like, oh, why did you do this? So I'm like, you know, you're a little censored around certain things. And, but yeah, I'm not really watching offense as much.
Funny.
Well, I want to know how long you and Daquan have been together and how you met.
So 12 years, 13 years together, married 7, actually March 23rd. When was that? Last week was our 7th anniversary.
Happy belated anniversary.
Thank you. And then, we've met 15 years ago at Penn State. Because he played football under Joe Paterno, like we were there during the Sandusky times. Like we were there like when Penn State was like it and like on the news and everyone knew where we were, even though it is a big university. But he played there and he had to come in the summer session because they get ready for football. You know, football starts early in college. And who's now my best friend, they do like co-ed living during the summer. So like you boys and girls live all on the same floor. And who ended up being my best friend when I came in the fall was them two were really close, Jones and my friend Nina. And when I met her in the fall, she was like, do you want to go to a football players pregame party? And I was like, sure, I don't know anyone. Like I met her and it was his dorm. So that's like how we initially met.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was fun times.
So I spent some time with Spencer Brown like last summer, and I asked him. I said, everybody says you guys are really a true family.
Yeah,
and he said, I said it's different, you know, than any other team, pretty much. Would you? I know you have experience in other places, but would you agree with that?
Yeah, the Mafia is different, and it's funny. Like when we first 4 years ago, when we first got offered to come here. I think it was here or the Ravens. We're both like we could go either way, but from other wives that I knew said that this organization was like unmatched. And so we were like, let's go to the Mafia. Like we wanted that like family type of environment. And I really think a big part of that is like when you are in a city with a lot of distractions, like LA or Vegas or Chicago, like not to say that they can't have that family time or like it can't be family oriented, but like there's just so much to do, right? And here in Buffalo, like there's not much to do but be with one another. You kind of have to make your own fun and create your own moments. So I think that's why we're so tight, is because like there's really nothing else distracting us. Like it's just like Buffalo and the Bills or nothing. So I think that kind of helps. But yeah, when we were with the Titans, I mean, Tennessee wasn't as cool as it is today when we first signed there. But now it's like, it could be very distracting because there's Broadway and there's Music City and like all these other things. So I think it just helps.
And an awful lot of bars.
Awful lot of bars.
God. Have you been to Nashville?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
You have to, well, that's where we live. Well, we live in Franklin, Tennessee, which is like a suburban area of Nashville. But man, is it fun. It's so cool. It's so much fun. I mean, one weekend, 3 days is enough to experience it all. And the food scene got a lot better. Before it was not good. But now everybody wants to come to Nashville.
So you're actually waiting to see what happens next with your husband.
Yep.
Are you hoping the Bills sign him? Are you hoping like...
Yes. So I love Buffalo. I mean, we have a home here. My daughter loves it. She like cries thinking about leaving.
She is so cute.
Thank you.
They're both so cute.
Thank
So
you.
cute.
But Buffalo is just like, feels like home. And we would love to play here and love to come back. Selfishly, I was saying earlier to you too, like the only team that I would like be like, ooh, maybe are the Titans, just because that's where we live in the off season. And it would be nice to live in our home more,
Right.
And not have to go back and forth. So, and it's not because I don't know what their season ended up being, but like, it's not because they're like a better team or anything. It's just, it's home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think, yeah, Buffalo's great.
I mean,
I want you to stay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bill
you
should call us,
you-
right?
Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Well, on that note, like the coach, obviously they have a new coach. Like,
Yeah.
What went through your mind, at that point when you heard about that, McDermott?
We were all shocked.
Yeah.
But I love Jamie, his wife. I love their family. I love Haley and Brandon Bean. Like they're just all great people. But it is a business at the end of the day, and everybody wants to win a Super Bowl. And sometimes when we don't get there, things have to change, and we all understand that. And that's kind of like where we get it differently. Like I know like the fans of the Mafia were like,
They were mad.
And it's like, from a player perspective, like we get it. It happens. I mean, things change, and that is just the nature of the business. And that's just what the ownership wanted, and that's okay. But now we have Joe Brady. I mean, we hired within,
Right.
So like maybe that's good. I don't know. Especially since now we aren't technically on the team. We don't know how it's going to look. But if we're not back, I hope you do great. Just don't win a Super Bowl.
Oh,
That's like the one period. It's so funny because it's like when we left the Titans after being there for 7 years, they played like so well. Like right when we left and we went to Carolina, and Carolina wasn't doing that great. And I was like, if these people make it to the Super Bowl and we're not on that team, like how sick would I feel? And so I'm like, I will always be a Bills fan. Like I will always root for you guys. I mean, it's just such a great team. The players are amazing. I want them all to do like great. Just like wait 2 years, maybe. You're like, no, I want to.
We'd rather not, actually, if you don't mind. We'll do it again in 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yep. We'll let you have it.
Well, we have some questions that our viewers submitted, if you don't mind us
fun.
asking.
Okay.
From Jill, she wants to know, what is something people don't realize about the NFL life?
Ooh, let me think. Okay, so you really like football is everything, and you really don't have an off season. Like they are starting back up April, and our husbands are home 1 day a week, and that is Tuesdays. That's like a mandatory NFL rule that they get off on Tuesdays, but they still make them work out. So like during the NFL season, like we don't see them. They are working all of the time. And, from a girlfriend or wife perspective, like we like give our families give everything to this sport. And it can be really draining, and like we're all just people at the end of the day, but these men really do work their butts off for this team, and the time and the dedication that they give, whether you're winning or losing. It's just such an immense time, and we do that even as family as well. So I just like wish people were like a little bit nicer sometimes, but I think like just noticing or realizing that like it is a 10-month out of the year sport. Like we really don't have time off, and they take everything from those moments, and I haven't had a Christmas or Thanksgiving with family like the way I grew up in 12 years. Like we have to make that with like players and the community, or you're just like you and your significant other. Like we give up so much. And then as fans, you go on Sunday or you're watching it at home, but you go back to your regular life, and this is our life.
I can imagine like I think about that like during the season, like if you get invited to a wedding or if there's a big family thing.
It's off the table. It's literally off the table.
Yeah.
And like we have like such a few, like it's funny because like right now is like wedding season for the NFL. Like everyone's getting married right now because we can't you can't get married. Like nobody wants to get married in July, those couple of weeks are off, but I'll get end of July to February and wedding season for the rest of the world is like September, October, and that's football. Right. And I have to say no to a lot of things.
And that's what Kathy asked. What is the biggest challenge you face being an NFL wife? But I think you touched on that. You're missing holidays. You're missing traditional things to do with your family. You're not seeing your husband very much. The kids aren't seeing him. So like the mafia, when they get all angry at everybody, just give them a little bit of slack here. They're making sacrifices. Yeah. You guys can enjoy some good entertainment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. And when you got Josh as your quarterback, I mean, it's always entertaining, right? So you guys got some good football to watch.
It's crazy watching him sometimes.
It's insanity. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, when I am watching offense, like, I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, are you watching this man play?
Yeah.
And he's tough. That man is tough. So, I mean, you guys will be fine when you have him.
And he's going to be a daddy.
Yeah, he is. And Haley's going to be a mom. I'm so excited for them.
Do you know when they're due?
I don't know. I thought this month or next month.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
It's got to be coming up.
It's got to be coming soon. Yeah. I am not sure. I think they're just being really private about it because especially with your first kid.
Yeah. And
just being in this like limelight it's hard to balance that. But I think they just want to enjoy those moments together, especially when it's your first child. So
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, being very hush hush.
All right. From Alexia, what do you love most about Buffalo?
What's really funny? I love that you guys don't say hi and bye. You just say go Bills. Like, I don't know what it is. And I say it like, and then I see people like around the country, like in different areas. And I'm like, go Bills. Mm-hmm. Like, I just love how much you guys say that. And I'm like, and at first when I got here, I thought like, do people know who I am? And I'm like, there ain't no way. Like they're saying, and then I realized that it's just like a thing you guys do. I love that. And then I also love like how much like the community just helps one another. Like I have my neighbors like offering to like shovel my driveway and just come over and just do things and just always offering help and always just being there and being supportive. Like they really deliver on that. And it's always genuine. So
they have good neighbors.
Yeah. And I didn't know that when I came here, and I was like wow, you guys really, I need to learn how to be a better neighbor.
I'm sure you're a great neighbor. I'm sure you're a great neighbor.
I am tired of just shoveling my driveway.
I've seen you shovel your driveway.
I will do
TikTok.
it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Someone's got to do it.
Exactly.
Does your husband get recognized often when you guys are out?
Yes.
I mean, he is a very large man.
Yes. I mean, in Buffalo, absolutely. I just feel like the fan base, they just know what everyone looks like too. Like, I think like when we leave to other places, they assume, but they don't know exactly who he is. But yeah, it can be kind of hard. And, he's very nice and like approachable, unless like we're with our kids. Then it's like, or like going to dinner. It's like, I'm with my kids, like I just want to spend that time. But like if we're out, like he'll take a photo, he'll sign something. Like it's not if it's just me and him or he's by himself. But yeah, I think that's just like the only balance of it all. But yeah, people recognize him everywhere. He's like he like thinks he's hiding, but he'll put up his hood and I'm like, yeah, you're 6'3", 6'4". That definitely
No one's going to notice.
You're definitely under the radar right now.
Yeah.
I have a football signed by your husband at home.
Yay!
Yeah.
Did you win that at our event?
I did.
Yeah.
I wanted it. At our.
You're very excited about it.
Yes, I was very excited about it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun event that we did together.
It was.
We did.
It was.
We took you on a tour of Response to Love Center.
Yes.
How is that your phone ringing?
No.
I think it might have been.
It is not.
It
Mary,
was?
call me out. Talk about the charities.
Let's do this. Who is it? Come on.
I don't know. It's
Look and see.
probably
Who is
somebody
it?
asking
Come
me
on.
if I need a business
Don't you want to know
loan.
who it was?
Yeah.
Come on. Do you need a loan? Do you need some money?
Do I need
Do you
money?
get those calls?
Yeah, all the time.
All
I just got a
right.
text message like right before I got here.
That was my phone. I got to come clean. I
No,
forgot
no,
to put
it
it
was
on
my phone.
vibrate.
I
No,
don't
it
know.
was her phone. I could
It's
feel the
somebody
wow.
from Angola. I don't
We're
know.
both
I'm
getting
in
calls at
Buffalo.
the
People
same
just
time.
call me.
Anyway, we took you on a tour of Response
Yes.
to Love Center with Sister Janice. Is that place not just like amazing the
It's
work they do?
insane. I mean, just like how intentional they are with everything. Like being in that food room and just like how they separate. What was it like kosher? No, what was
Yes.
what? I think there's like the one food.
Yeah, it was,
The religion that they have to eat the special food.
Yes, what I forget what it was.
And then they have everything
no,
set
I know.
such
I
a way.
forget what it's called though.
Yeah,
It's very close, if not the same thing she just said.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just everything
Yeah.
felt super intentional, and you just felt the love. And like even the room. What's the room we were in with all the new clothes? What was that called?
Phil's room.
Phil's room.
Yeah.
Yes, and that room was like it was just cool because it's like you can go and you felt like I was like you were shopping,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, sister was like, I mean, she's so
She
cute.
loved you.
Oh, I loved her. She was
She did
so
love
cute,
you.
and I just wanted to like spend all my time with her, and she was just taking us on the tour personally. You just felt the love and like what she does every single day there. So yeah, it was another place that will always have a piece of my heart here, and I just loved being able to experience that.
Yeah, everybody can go look them up too. Response
Yeah.
to Love Center. I mean, the work they do is genuinely life-changing. And they don't mess around.
They know.
Like you come in and you can get free clothes. It's all brand new, but they know who you are.
Mhm.
They have to vet you. They have to make sure you're not going to take that stuff and sell it. Like they
Mhm.
know, and you know the story about her with the ladder, right?
Oh, I think I told it to you that she was on national news because someone was trying to steal like the shingles off the roof.
Someone
or
was
something.
trying to get like I think it was the copper pipes.
Yeah, and so anyways, they went on the roof to get him to steal, and they had a ladder. So Sister J came out and she kicked the ladder down and
No
left
way!
him stuck
I
on
don't
the
remember
roof.
that.
Yeah,
So
I'll send you it.
funny.
It's hysterical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she went
they
outside.
caught it on camera and everything,
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
see
Oh
her
yes,
actually
please
doing
send.
it.
That's
That's so
hilarious.
funny.
Hilarious.
Well, speaking of charity, our next segment is a little bit louder now, sponsored by Celino Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, where we talk about charitable things happening in Western New York. And right now, our friend Eddie, he is battling
love this kid.
cancer, and he's been such a warrior and such a sweetheart. And unfortunately, his dad has been deployed. So they only got about a week's notice, and obviously he needs his dad. His siblings, his brothers need his dad, and sadly they had to say goodbye for a little while. So we're all collecting gift cards for him. My friend Brian, your niece Jamie, is collecting gift cards to help his family right now with gas or groceries or anything like that. So if you want to donate a gift card, please get in touch with Mary and I or Brian and Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Golden family, and they have 3 little boys, and they're adorable. But Eddie is a cancer warrior, and he is just this little tiny thing, and he's like the funniest thing. And his mom, honestly, I don't know how she does it. She's always just filled with joy, and she's just so and that radiates onto her boys. And they came last week to we had a Dane Smith signing from the Bandits, and she brought the boys, and they were so happy, like meeting him. I mean,
Aw.
it was just, they were over the moon. But so you have a child, he's battling cancer, he's going through all this, and then your husband gets deployed. And it's just not fair. It's not fair. So please send a gift card, think about it. I think they have a GoFundMe, don't they?
They do have a GoFundMe.
Yeah, we'll share it on the Buffalo Social Club page, so people know how to do that. But when you sometimes see these little kids that are sick, they have this. We talk about this. They have this wisdom about them, and I don't know if it's because they're sick or if they had that before or whatever. But then there's this little girl, Bryn, and they did the Ball for Bucks over the weekend, and she is also battling cancer, and she shaved Marty Baron's head. She helped to shave his head for Ball for Bucks.
Oh,
and he's
cool.
such a great guy. He does that every year. I mean,
Wow.
yeah. So the Buffalo Sabres, making a difference out there too.
I love that. And then we had a few contests going on. Resurgence to the Rescue has ended, and the recipients are Nickel City Canine Rescue, who I love, and also Akron Rescue Cats, which is a cat rescue that not many people know about, which I'm very happy to support them because they're doing really great work, and they're going to be the recipients of the Go-Go Photo contest that I'll be putting up soon. And people will nominate their pets to win the contest for a chance for them to be on the Resurgence beer can. And then $1 from every vote will go right to the dog and cat rescues.
So what was Resurgence to the Rescue for people who might not know?
Yeah, it's a contest I started about 5 years ago. And I just wanted to find a way to raise money for the rescues and bring awareness. So we partnered with Resurgence Brewing. And they said, sure, we'll put dogs and cats on our beer cans. And so we've been doing this and raised more than $200,000 over the years for the animal rescue. So
amazing.
Awesome. That's
It
so
never
cool.
stops.
Never does.
I love it.
That's
I
amazing.
love what I do.
That's
and
amazing.
then Salino Plumbing down to the top 4 right now. Today, I believe today's the last day to vote till 3 p.m. For your favorites. And so that's all animal rescues this time.
And they pick the top 2, and then they go like head to head and like a
Right. So whoever after this is the last voting round, and then you got the top 2, and then the top 2 have to do a presentation for Salino Plumbing, and then all of their employees will vote on who gets to be the winner.
Okay.
So that's a big deal.
Okay. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah. Have you ever done a prank?
Not one that's been well thought out.
Yeah.
I did one accidentally. So I have a Richmond Vona is one of my friends and partners. They're attorneys. And so sometimes I just like to do things to make them smile, thank them for their support. And so, one time I brought them rescue puppies, and this time I decided to bring them a kangaroo. So, so the employee texted all the employees in a group message to say like, hey, there's a kangaroo in the conference room if you want to come in here. It's an April Fool's or something. So all these people came in just to see, they really did not believe there was going to be a kangaroo in there, but there was. So they were I got video of it. They're shocked. So I didn't mean to do an April Fool's prank, but that's just what happened.
That is funny. A girlfriend of mine years ago got her kids really good. They took the filling out of an Oreo and filled it with toothpaste.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah. I sometimes if you watch on Twitter, some businesses really do really well with these, but some of them are just so staged and not fun.
What are y'all doing for Easter?
We usually do a brunch, go to church, do a brunch. I like to get the girls all dressed up, but now they're at an age where
They don't want to wear them.
Well, not really.
No.
I can still get Ella to wear whatever I want. I'll just put it out, but no. If it's not something with a skull on it or black, then Emma won't wear it. She's 14. She does her own thing.
Yeah. Got her own vibe.
Whatever.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm a last minute planner.
Yeah.
And also I get nervous spending a bunch of money at brunch, and then the whole family's like, we just feel like staying home.
Yeah.
And then they don't want to go.
Well, do you do do you fill a basket for little Carlo?
Yeah. He'll get, and put the Easter bunny, puts the eggs outside and stuff.
Is it just chocolate in the basket, or do you guys go overboard on the baskets? I
think I'm going to do a cruise theme basket because I'm taking the kids on a cruise in May. And so I think I'm going to like I tried to make it like a theme about it and not just do like a bunch of chocolate or like bunnies or all the time. But actually at Ollie's, I found these Easter baskets that were like super cheap, but they're so cute. And one's pink and one's blue, and it has like the ears and then the little tail in the back. And so I'll probably just find some things. I'm a last minute person too, but I'll probably find some things like cruise theme that they can bring and be excited about. So.
And they know about the cruise?
They do. They got it as a Christmas gift. So it was like a big sign. They can't read, but we got it was like a big sign. But there was a boat on it. And then I did like matching bathing suits for the family to try to get them. And then like my daughter eventually kind of got it because they love cruises. They're big cruise kids.
So fun.
Yeah.
I did for my older girls, because they're 29 and 30, no, 30, about to be 30 and 31. Jeez Louise. I did, instead of baskets, I got them, oh wait, they might be watching. I probably shouldn't say, but okay. I got them like little coolers, so something they could reuse,
That's
and
cute.
I just get all of them, a little bit of chocolate, but maybe just like, mainly just like makeup or like, lotions, stuff that they need anyway.
Right.
Yeah. My mom got me an Easter basket every year of my life, so she never gave up on that. So like, when I'm older, she would send like a flower basket of Easter, stuff from the florist, but every year I get an Easter basket.
That's so nice. Your mom is so nice. So sweet. So Easter's going to come and go, and
I know. Quick.
It's become one of those holidays that is getting very commercialized and expensive too.
Oh yeah.
That's why, but you need people to buy all this Easter stuff so Snapback Returns can return it for you.
There you go. I love that plug-in right there.
What should we do? Ask more questions?
Yeah, we want to know the inside scoop. So we're going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
All right.
Is anything off limits?
No.
Ooh.
All right. I want to know which Buffalo Bills player hosts the best parties.
Besides you, because you are iconic with your parties.
Thank you.
She's just gonna be like me.
Yeah, I would. That was going to be my answer. You know what? I still think a really fun one that I loved was Josh and Haley's carnival themed Halloween party. I felt like I was at a carnival.
Wow.
And they just brought like the most fun interactive games. I mean, their outfits were iconic, the entryway. I feel like if she wasn't so busy, they would have done Halloween again this past year. But she just had so much going on. But that one stands out in my mind so I would say they're pretty iconic, those two.
Was that when they first started dating? I can't remember.
I think that was I don't know. I think no, they were dating before that.
Okay.
No. So, but I think that's the first party that they officially threw for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
was a good time.
And it was cool.
I bet the invitation was even cool.
Oh my gosh, they hand delivered us a like from them, showed up at our house with like a carnival like I don't know, box with all of these like carnival themes in there with your ticket to entry and like, cotton candy, all the carnival stuff. It was really cool. And just like, I was just like, she's like, hey, are you home? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, all right, I'm going to stop by. I was like, okay. And here they come rolling up. So,
really? Oh, they hand delivered themselves.
Yeah. It was just them too.
Oh my
God.
God.
It was really cool.
I love
it. So it was a very like, from invitation to like implementation of the actual party was top notch.
I mean, that is so personal. Were you out and drove home real quick? No,
no, they called me at a great time. I was already home.
Who's the funniest, Bill?
The funniest Bill? Oh man. What guy am I around that I actually think is funny?
That's a tough one.
He's a former Bill, but I'm going to say it. So Tyler Matakevich, we call him the Dirties. It's Mr. and Mrs. Dirty. He's this redhead. I think he stopped playing he's still in Buffalo. So I'm like, they're still a Bill to me. But he is so freaking funny.
Really?
Yeah. He was on defense. He's a linebacker. He always had me cracking up. I'm actually going to a Sabres game with his wife for her birthday tonight. And they're just a funny group. So yeah, I think he hands down always makes me smile and laugh.
Awesome.
Who is your favorite Bill's wife? That's a tough one, I know.
You don't have to answer that if you don't
Or
want to.
you can name a couple. Who are you closest with?
Okay, so naturally the defensive line girls are naturally close because the guys do dinner and they do it just like the guys. We try to do like we created a girls chat. We called it D-line best line. No shade at the offensive line. No
I think
shade.
there was a
no
shade.
Well, that's just the name of it, but there's no shade at all. But we just always did dinners or like when we traveled to away games, it was just easier because it's hard to put 40 plus girls and like coordinate things. So, but because the guys get together by position group, the girls tend to hang out by position group. So like Brooke, Walker, Lauren, Phillips, Mary, Epinesa, Amanda Bosa, Diamond, Oliver, like we were all like super cool and just like always had a lot of fun together. So like I would just like I'm gonna play it safe and go with the D-line girls.
Okay.
That's just yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Is there a Bills player who sticks out as most dramatic? If you could say an ex-player too.
Most dramatic. Oh man, I'm trying not to get like
in trouble.
Yeah.
Stefan TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's like an easy one but I didn't know him personally. Like I think like when he was here, like we were so new that like all of that stuff was just like what everybody was saying.
Right.
So I think it kind of maybe like tainted who I thought would be dramatic. But I mean, I don't really think any of them are super dramatic. I mean,
well, that's good to know.
Yeah, they're all like pretty chill, fun guys, like good personalities, always want to like have a beer, hang out. So
yeah, they all seem just like regular people.
Yeah, they're all like, and then we could just say Diggs because that's the easy answer.
Which Bills player would you trust least with a big secret?
Ooh, trust least with a big secret.
And it didn't even be like a silly secret.
Yeah. Which Bill will I trust least? Not my husband, because he's a vault. Like, he doesn't say anything. I'm like, I'll hear something from the group, and then he's like, he'll be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't pay that any mind. And then they're like, maybe it'll come up later. And I'm like, you didn't even tell me.
He's got to tell you.
I know, but he just like forgets, and he's just like, oh, I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, he just like nothing. Nothing.
He's not spilling the tea.
No, he's definitely not spilling the tea. It sucks. I'm always like, what happened? Man, who's gossipy? I don't know. Man, men are just men. The hard thing about men is that they know that it gets around. Like with girls, like we're all like, and like I feel like they just like won't say anything because they don't want it to be like the person that told.
Yes.
So I feel like guys never think anything's a big deal.
They
too.
don't. Yeah. Like I'm trying to think, like, have I ever, none of them ever have said like, I heard blah, blah, blah. No. So like they're really, I hate to give boring answers. Like I wish I had a good answer, but they all just like don't gossip around us because I know they know we're going to say something.
Yeah. How often do you guys get together as a team?
Well, we always do a Christmas party and we always do a Halloween party. After home 1:00 games, Josh throws like something at a restaurant for us all to get together and watch the Sunday night game, which is very, very nice considering everything is closed on Sundays and Mondays in Buffalo. It's like, okay, you have 50 something hungry men that just played a game, like they want to go eat, and then there's football still on. So like I think that's something that like I would really miss because I mean it's just so kind and so thoughtful, and we all show up. It's great. So like those games, and then sometimes the guys get together like on Tuesdays. Like some people will randomly like do things. Like I think like Connor throws those pizza parties at his house. It's like a very like random things. So I would say at least a few times a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Sunday night thing, I think it's a Bills tradition because Jim Kelly used to do that.
Oh,
They
I
used
didn't
to
know that.
go to Elio's.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they would actually all end up going back to Jim's house too.
Oh,
So it was like
fun.
it was a night.
Yeah.
But then Monday morning, they have to be back at practice
They have
early,
to
right?
be back at
What
practice.
time do they have to be there?
It depends. If we win, they usually like bump it back like to like 10 or something.
It's a reward.
Yeah, like a reward for winning. It's like, here, now you can sleep in. But yeah, I mean, we usually show up to the restaurant at like 6 or 7, and then we watch the games, and we're just all like hanging out and like having a good time. But I didn't know it was a tradition. I just was like, wow, it's something I look forward to. But then the Bills, you guys always win, and they get primetime games, and we only had one this year of like doing the restaurant thing because we got such good, like TV worthy 8 p.m.s or 4:25s, and then you can't do it.
How do you feel about the night games?
I hate them.
Do you?
I hate them.
I love them so much.
I hate it. It's just all day. Like I'm like I'm so nervous about the game all day. Like I wake up anxious, and then I'm like,
it prolongs it.
It's such a long day, and then the kids can't go, and then you have school the next day, and then I'm up until like 11 midnight and getting home. I want 1 o'clock games forever because then you still have your day,
right?
And then you don't have to like wait around, and the guys have to wait around all day. They're not for me.
And for somebody who likes night games, I mean, you must just really love the Bills because you like to go to bed early.
No, I love night games selfishly because of my business. So the Totally Buffalo store is busy all day if there's a night game. If there's a 1 o'clock game at noon, it's like the morgue. I mean, it's dead. Everybody's home watching the game. So if it's a night game, it's busy. That's why I like them. To go to personally, I prefer a 1 o'clock game. And yes, I am definitely in bed by 9 o'clock. And if there's a night game, then I watch it in bed.
In bed. Yeah, that's where I'm watching it. In bed.
Yeah. And I drive my kids crazy because like they're trying to sleep and I'll be either like screaming for joy or getting mad. And it like is bothersome to them. But one thing that drives me crazy about my kids, the little ones, they don't want to wear any Bills, Buffalo, Sabre, nothing.
I'm sorry. Carlo is ride or die Bills. He'll wear it.
My
He loves his
kids,
Bills stuff.
my kids are
like,
Bills
what is
fans.
wrong with you? I think it's in defiance of me.
I'm sorry.
You thought you had problems. Okay, what's the 716 saying? This is our news culture fun segment sponsored by William Mattar Law Offices. And like, we don't know what everybody's saying, but we definitely know that people have their feelings about Bills, about the players, about the wives. Do you try to keep stuff like kind of private, or are you just out there?
I mean, at this point, I really just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, people are just so in your business regardless, that it just is what it is. I mean, you can only control so much. I can control what I put out there, but I can't control how people perceive it or like how they take it. And everyone has an opinion. And at the end of the day, we may have the same opinion or not, but my life still goes on. So yeah.
Well, you're going to be pretty public pretty soon because you got a reality show coming up with your husband.
Yes, I do have a reality show. I'm so excited. I got presented to go on a reality show, and I can't say the name, but I'm going on it soon. And I think if I'm still in Buffalo, we should have a watch party or do something. It'd be fun, right? Yes.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm just excited, and you don't have control over like how you come across. But again, I can only control what I say and do. I like reality TV because we like the drama, right? So like we got to bring something.
Oh my!
We got to do something. We can't be boring.
Mm-hmm.
The wardrobe, without saying what you're doing, can you talk about like the wardrobe's going to be like a challenge to be on TV?
Yeah. So I hired a stylist for the show. Okay. Because we're only on there for a couple of days, so it's not like a big thing. But again, like a little plug into my company, I like told the stylist I only want to shop from Revolve because they make returns so easy. And then I can just slap the label on it, put it outside, use Snapback to pick it up and take it back, whatever I don't want. But yeah, I like hired specifically because like, again, you can't go on a reality show and not look fantastic.
Right.
No.
And then also being in like this WAG world, they care what I'm wearing. So then it's like an added layer of pressure. And then I got my boobs done. So then they got to look good. So, you know, there's so many things that come into play with this.
And she's been so open about this,
Yeah.
which I love. And she calls it tit talk.
Yeah, my tit talk and my titsagram. I have
Yes.
two
Okay,
things.
nice. I love it. I love it.
But I love that women are sharing about, you know, what they're doing, because I feel like years ago, women just privately did things, and then
Yeah.
you would look at each other and be like, why do you look so good? Or why do I have wrinkles and you don't?
Yeah.
Right.
Women aren't doing that anymore. They're like, yeah, I get Botox. Yeah, I got a boob job. Whatever makes you happy. That's what you
Right.
should do.
We could
Yeah.
probably thank the Kardashians for that a little bit.
Yeah, they talk about what they do.
Yeah,
They don't reveal everything. I think Kylie did once. Kylie
Yeah,
recommended her
Kylie.
surgeon once.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
still don't know Kris Jenner's surgeon.
Yeah.
But she
he's-
doesn't say she didn't have it.
But she
Do you know
has
what I
the
mean?
best of the best of the best
She
of the best of the
does.
best.
She does.
That girl looks good.
look
Yeah,
good.
she does. Yeah, I mean, like, you're going to see it. Why don't, like, just be honest. And then, like, you get to talk about it and, like, make it, and also, like, if other women are kind of thinking about it, then you're, like, answering questions for them that they may, like, be afraid to ask just by sharing your journey.
Right.
And I just find that like super important because like we're all curious, and I don't think people are asking because they're being malicious or nosy. I think people just want to know. And if you had a great experience, like that, share that and alleviate some of that, maybe like that hesitancy if they want to pursue it. I mean, I've had friends that have their friends have been saying how much they love the series that I'm doing. I've had my own friends text me like, you inspired me. I'm getting my boobs done.
Wow.
Like I've been having so many more open conversations. And then like, even if people ask me like my skincare, like I'm not a Botox girly, but I'm like, I get microneedling with PRP. Like I'll tell you who I go to, like spread the business.
Wait, what's CRP?
It's when they take like your own blood
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and then they like put the plasma back in. But like I'm thinking of those things, and those are things that I do. And then you're also helping other businesses grow and sending business. I'm like, I went to Dr. Unger in Nashville. I love him. I loved his team. They were fantastic. Like you should go. Those are reputable doctors. Or like Emmy Studio here in Buffalo. That's who I trust with my face. Go. Like
Right.
you're spreading the business, you're bringing them clientele, you're living proof of their work. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, what made you decide to do that?
My boobs?
Yeah.
Well, after
The tatas.
after kids, they were looking a little sad.
Okay.
And then I knew Dr. Unger personally, just in the Nashville scene. We have a lot of mutual friends. And I always said if I wanted to get something done, I was going to go to him. And he's just a magician. Like I'm like, whoa, he's incredible. And then, I just had this feeling. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have more kids. And like, I want my boobs to look good. So let me just go see what it see. Like you just go to a consultation. Like it's not like I have to sign my life away. So I went and I felt so at ease. I had zero anxiety or hesitation going into it.
Amazing.
And I have anxiety. Like I'm a Lexapro. So girl, like I should have been anxious. Okay. Going in. Like the team, the anesthesiologist, like it was like an all-female team. He's a male surgeon, but the anesthesiologist was a female. She called me, she talked to me. She they just were so ahead of everything and just showing you all the options. And I just felt like really taken care of, that I was like, let's do it. And he was like, okay. And I was like, all right, when's your next one? And then they tried to do February, but I was like, the bills are, you never know. So I was like, we can't do February. And I got in March, and I was ready. So it just, one of those things that it just kept going, and I had zero hesitancy. So if I felt that way, I was like, why am I going to second guess myself?
Right. So you're glad.
Oh yeah, love it. I mean, love, love, love. I have zero issues with it. I think the work is incredible. You're just like taped up. So like there's really nothing like everyone keeps DMing me like, let's see. But I'm like, there's really nothing because you have to wait for all the tape to fall off and like all the incisions. So I'm like,
You should just tell him to watch the show.
yeah,
Don't
watch
let
the
him
show.
see. You have to watch the show.
Yep, you're gonna have to watch the show, see the tatas, but that's when everyone will see it.
We love how open you are.
We do.
Thank you.
That's why
Thank
we
you.
love you and
I
we
try.
enjoy being around you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so fun, and we are really hopeful that Daquan stays with the Bills.
Me too.
We're putting that juju out there.
Me
Yeah.
too.
We're biased because we want to keep you.
I know.
Yeah.
And I do have like, it's so funny. I have some charity event in my mind with the Bills and like with the community. And it's just funny because I'm like, man, can I get this done if we go somewhere else? Or like, can I get it done? And maybe if we just stayed, it'd be better. But like, just, you know, the support in the community, I'm always trying to help. So, but yeah, I hope we come back. And if not, like, I just wish the team the best. And
Well, you are a celebrity in our town. So we have a question about DMing celebrities,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right?
Mary slid into Chad Michael Murray's DMs.
Do you know who he is?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
And she didn't know what that
slid
meant.
in with something
That's
bad.
hilarious.
So
I
she,
did not know that.
she innocently said it on her last episode, and she was very proud of herself. And then she saw mine and the guest space, Audrey, and she was like, "Wait! Is that a bad thing? Is it not? What does that mean?" And then we were just laughing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, how many days has it been since you DM'd Chad Michael Murray?
Well, it was March 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be like 13, almost 2 weeks.
It is 2
So
weeks.
it's been almost 2 weeks
Yeah.
since Chad Michael Murray hasn't responded to your
He has
DM.
not responded. Actually, he has not read it because it doesn't say it's read.
Oh, yeah.
So he hasn't read it.
Oh.
So when do I resend?
So
Don't say never.
with a celebrity of that magnitude,
Mm-hmm.
he's never gonna see it.
Ever?
I don't think so. Because like there's some of the it's like one
Will
of those things
Daquan
where
call him for me?
if we knew Chad, I think because he's a Bills fan, isn't
Yeah,
he?
Yeah,
we want
he's
him
a
on the
Bills
show.
fan.
Oh yeah. So
That was what her DM was about, everybody, just so you know.
Oh,
She
It
was
was, he
DMing
wanted him to come on the show.
Yeah.
He
On the
lives in
show.
Clarence.
Yeah.
He lives back here with his family. He
Oh.
moved back to town.
Okay, so I saw him at
Something.
Game Day Tailgate. He's there all the time. So if you guys want to bump into him casually, but
Bump.
She's already bumped into him.
I did. And I screamed hello at him, and he laughed
Screamed.
and gave me a high five. I screamed.
That's so funny. I mean, he's just not. I think people are just to that. They probably have so many, and unless that's like something that he like really cares about to respond, I would say like 1% chance. he'll
1%.
respond.
All right, so that's what we need.
Okay.
Our
Yeah.
millions and millions of the Buffalo Social Club followers
Yes.
to start commenting
It's commenting.
Chad Michael Murray in the comments so that he will look
Tag
at your
Tag
DM
him.
and tag
Yes.
him.
Yeah.
Our tens of followers should tag him.
Yep.
And what are the odds of getting Haley on our podcast?
Ooh, that's going to be tough too.
Okay.
I
We're
mean,
gonna
but she's,
try.
but like, I mean, she's just so busy. She's like, she's barely here as it is. I don't know if her life will slow down. And I don't know what the red tape is. Like,
Right.
when, like she's such of a different caliber that I don't know like what that goes into. But I mean, I think that it's always worth trying. Right?
Yeah. And it was easy and fun, right? Did you have
Yeah,
fun?
it's so easy and it's so fun. And I think like there's no harm in putting it out there and seeing what happens. I just, who knows, like what could happen.
You never know.
But she's a gem, honestly a gem. So you guys would have a great combo.
Awesome.
We're manifesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being a part
Thank
of our
you.
show.
We love you.
We do love you. We
Well, I love you
appreciate
guys. You guys are so great.
Thank you so much. It was nice spending time with you too, girl.
Very nice. Do you have a final thought?
My final thought is to never give up. If anybody saw that Duke UConn game over the weekend, just a few seconds left, a steal, a three-pointer. It was amazing. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have, but go watch it. The crowd went nuts, but it's just that reminder of like never, ever, ever give up. Even that last second, if you want something, manifest it, as Kimberly says, or just go for it. Just go for it.
What about you, Alexis?
So I recently got a tattoo that says "Let Me."
Love it.
Thank you. And it's off the spinoff of like the Mel Robbins book of like the Let Them theory. And it's a really great book for those who haven't. But really what resonated with me was that I can only control, and I alluded to this throughout the interview, is that you really only have control over yourself and how you respond to things. So I kind of like took that and spun it. And it's a constant reminder that like, in situations where I feel like I can't control, I can only control myself. So let me take a step back. Let me do what Alexis can do, and for my own sanity, mental health, and whatever that may be. So that's my final thought.
That's amazing.
That's a good one. My final thought, as I had mentioned, is my beautiful cat Lola passed away. And so, we all have animals and pets over here. And I know a lot of you guys do watching right now. So I just want to remind everyone that we get very busy in our day-to-day lives, and we can go anywhere we want, but our pets can't. And so when we get home from a long day of work, or we're tired and you got your cat meowing and your dog's jumping up and down, just remember that we're all they got. So when you get home, just the time is short. And so 15 years, it goes by really, really fast. So just cherish every moment with your pet. And when you get home, just remember you're the number one thing in their life. So be sure to give them lots of love.
That's a good reminder.
Mm-hmm.
They're so happy when they see us.
They're
at the end
so
of the day.
happy. So happy.
Well, we love you and we love Lola.
Thank you.
Awesome. And we love you guys. And we're so glad that you spent some time with us. Thank you so much. And we will definitely, without a doubt, see you next Tuesday.